Hi. I'm good. I just choked on my own spit. We're good. Hold on. I forgot my water. Okay, I have my water. And yeah, happy Tuesday. I don't know. Okay, I sound normal, right? It's been a while since I feel like I've streamed normally. Because last week I was sick, and then the first couple weeks, or not even the first couple weeks, the last, like, basically before this, I feel like I haven't streamed normally. But hi, everybody. Good evening from my end. It is 7:12 p.m. Sorry I'm a little late. I was talking to my parents, and my dad was telling me about his YouTube shorts. And then it was 7:02. And then I said, Dad, I have to go. And then in classic dad fashion, my father said, oh, wait, let me tell you about this YouTube short I saw. And then he proceeded to yap off my ear by another minute about a short of Jesus skiing on water at some Red Bull ski game. So yeah, that's what I was doing right before this stream. Hope you guys are all doing well today. How are you? Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, somebody was in a Jesus costume, and they skied across water on the Red Bull like water ski contest. Something. No, it wasn't cosplay no, it wasn't AI. It was cosplay. It was cosplay. It was definitely cosplay. So I was just watching that with my dad, and I was like, Dad, I have to go. And he was all just like, how hard do you think this is to do? And I was just like, I don't know. Like, no. And then he asked me would I try doing it, and I said no. And then he said, really, you wouldn't? And he just kind of stared at me. And then I said, I have to go. And then he said, oh, so you don't love your dad anymore? And I was just like, what is this guy going on about? What is this guy going on about? Like, I would love to know what my dad is going on about. Anyways, so I said, love you, bye, and then I hung up. So yeah, that's my dad. My mic just fell. I literally have my new mic sitting on my ground over there. I actually need to set it up. This is still my AT 2020. But yeah, that's why he's the goat. Sounds like he'd be lonely. He has empty nest syndrome. After me and my sister left after the holidays, he has empty nest syndrome. He's been calling me often, and yeah, it's a little endearing. And like, no, it's endearing until he says some crazy shit like that. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is where I get like the clingy side of my personality from. Wait, sorry. Maybe this is where I get the clingy side of my personality from, except, well, I was gonna say there's very little people in the world that I get clingy to, but you know, it happens. Free coughing, it's not ASMR even. I'm pretty sure I just peaked my mic. Sorry, but yeah, I'm basically better now, but I have like a lingering cough a little bit, but that's pretty normal for me. But I'm fine. But yeah, hopefully I don't sound congested or anything. Hopefully I sound normal. So other than that, I'm like all fully recovered. So yes, thank you for your patience with me. I did stream twice last week, but I have put them on VODs because I sounded like I was dying. And I didn't want you guys to hear. I didn't want me dying, like sounding like I was like literally. I sounded didn't sound like that. I sounded different, but literally, I just didn't want that up. Something else just I don't know what just flashed. Okay, well, anyways, so today I have to say hi. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Streamer, me. Also, my ad block isn't working, so that's why you see Fat Pikachu here. Fat Pikachu is helping me block an ad. There's also an ad on the other side, so you know what? Let me duplicate Fat Pikachu really quickly. How do I do this? Wait, I know what I'm doing, I promise. That's also fat Pikachu. Hold on. Where the... No, come out. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. Okay. And then transform. And then flip. Yeah! There we go. So yeah, Fat Pikachu is helping me block some ads. Let me go ahead and start saying hello, by the way. Hi, Mark Kirby. Hi, Nothing. Hi, Dripty. Hi, Zolotad. Hi, Ravslinger. I went to the market on the next block, and now I'm sniffling, like right before stream. Now I'm sniffling because it was freaking cold. But anyways, hi, Mimi. Hi, Mateo. Why am I sniffling so much? Hi, Blue Skeleton. Hi, Black Skeleton. Hi, Kion. Hi, everybody. Hi, Struck Wolf. Hi, Zolotad. Hi, MBZ. Hi, Sage. Hi, everybody. Hello. But yes, there's my fat Pikachu. For a quick recap, for those who are wondering why am I doing Gen 2, so we did Gen 1 already. Here's the results from Gen 1. They were ranked in a scale. So there's easy to cook and would be good. There's would be good but a bit hard to cook. There's good but requires more preparation. There's questionable, as in like you could eat this but should you? Edible but at what cost? This is like you could eat this but it'll kill you. And then there's an inedible tier, as in like how would you eat this? Or as in like you shouldn't be able to eat this. And then this is the I don't know how you would eat this. So yeah. Also, I realized that this tier list is going to get too long for my single monitor. And I know you guys, I don't know if it's known, but I use one monitor. So I think the tier list is going to get too long because like look at how many we have left. So I looked up a Gen 2 only tier list. And that is what we're going to use. How do you live? I play everything on windowed mode. I am not kidding you right now. I play everything on windowed mode. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and copy and paste these tiers here. And then we're gonna get to work. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's horrifying. I mean, I use 2 monitors at work. In fact, some of the work desks have 3, but I don't end up using the 3rd monitor. Like, what do you guys even use like that many monitors for? Like 2? Okay, I can get behind 2. But like, I don't know, dog. Rowa, you scare me. 1 monitor life is terrifying. It's a big monitor. It's not like it's small. I have a pretty decently sized monitor, but don't ask me how big my monitor is. I won't be able to tell you. I forgot. I don't know. 2 to work, 1 to full screen. But I don't really do anything full screen, if I'm being honest. Like, you're talking to somebody who plays Switch, like who plays Pokemon Unite on handheld mode. Like, I don't know, guys. Discord, game, YouTube. I don't like always having Discord up though, because like for me, like it gets like sometimes I'm like I just want it to have like a little notification at the bottom, and that's my life, you know. 1 big monitor, 2 medium monitor, 1 long monitor. Technically 5 if you open the TV. No, guys, I just have 1, and I want you guys to know the way I do this is so. Actually, maybe you guys will make fun of me if I say this. Maybe you guys will make fun of me. Hold on. I need to show you guys what my thing looks like right now. That's my capture card. This is Microsoft Paint. Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna make all the freaking 1 monitor hater bros. I have something to say. This is how I stream. Every single stream. I want you to know. Okay? Okay, so here's my monitor. Right? It's not this wide. Let's make it a little more realistic. It's more like, oh, that was a really straight line. It's like this. That looks about right. Okay. And then I have this, and then it's like the little stand here, and then I have like a little crab pen holder here. Okay. Really important details, okay? And then I have like I have my Apple mouse box here, just in case my Bluetooth mouse dies. And then I keep like other things here, whatever, not important. Whatever. What's most important is the crap. Thank you. And then that top line is great. Thank you, Dash. Thank you. So this is my monitor, right? I'm not gonna draw the edges of the monitor because I can't draw a line. Oh, that wasn't bad. I can't draw a line like that again. My point is. So yeah. Anyways, this is my monitor. So when I stream, this is how my OBS is set up. This is my like scene. So this is like my overlay and like, you know, like what you guys are looking at, it shows here. And then I have my chat. And then I have for short streams, I have a vertical feed here. Vertical. Sometimes I switch these if I need to have a wider screen for my game, right? Okay. And then down here is like my control panel. Control. Okay. So that's how my OBS is laid out, right? Okay. So, you may be wondering, where does the game go? It's an ugly ass color. Okay. This is let's pretend this is okay. So, you want to know how I play all my games and stuff? Okay, you know what? Actually, let's revise this. Okay. Got it, whatever. I'm sometimes chat and vertical switches. But if the game is wide, right now it's like that. But let's just say this is vertical. What the hell kind of ass pen is this? Oh, don't give me blue. Hold on. Okay. So this is vertical. Vertical screen. And then this is chat. So okay. Usually when I play a game, oh, what is that? Oh, this is what I had. Okay. When I play a game, I open the game as window mode and I play it over this area. So I can always look at chat from OBS while playing my game. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's how I stream. Yeah. Right now, specifically, if you're wondering, the Google Chrome window I'm streaming is small enough. So I'm doing this right now. I'm doing this. It looks like this, and it's like a long window. And then hold on, I'll make it a different color just so you guys know. So right now since I'm doing Chrome, and when I stream Minesweeper, I do this too. Looks like this. And then what I show on OBS is about like this much. Okay, cool. So yeah. Yeah. Mimi, thank you very much for the $5 of monitor funds. Thank you for the $5 of monitor funds. Thank you. I don't. So here's the thing. People ask me why don't I get a second monitor, because realistically, I mean, I appreciate it, but it's not that I don't have the financial means to get a second monitor, especially because my IRL work literally gives me a tech stipend. So I could buy one. Like, there's nothing stopping me from buying one. But I'm in a closet. I've mentioned this before, but I'm in a closet. Where am I gonna put the second monitor, guys? Where am I gonna put the second monitor? Like, genuine question. There's no answer. There's no answer. I don't have space. I don't have physical space for another monitor. I can buy another monitor. It's not the problem, but it's more of like I stream in a closet for sound quality. On the ceiling! So you would see me looking up all the time. It'll be like Minecraft, bruh. But yeah, no. Hook it up on the wall. No, no. Ceiling monitor would actually go hard. What? So if I read chat, I have to go all the time? You guys don't even see me tilt my head back. So no, but yeah, this is how I stream. Yeah. You guys are right here. I see you guys. Right now, my paint. And like also, okay, if I'm really you guys want to see something terrible? because I think this is hilarious. I will share. So you know how in this what the hell? So you know how like so if I'm really running tight on space, this is how I mitigate that. So say for example, it's like this, right? Chat is pushed all the way over here, and then your guys' icons are here, right? But no matter what, I always make sure to see your guys' names. Like, I always make sure to see your guys' names. So sometimes if I'm really struggling for space, I do this. Cover your icons. And this is my game. But I can still see everybody's names, so it's okay. I just want to see your guys' names. But yeah, that's when I'm like really struggling for screen space. But yeah. That's how I stream. Aren't we supposed to be talking about what Pokemon we're gonna eat? This sucks. What the hell? I'm getting judged. Let's go talk about what Pokemon I'm gonna eat. The fuck? Okay. Anyways, I feel like I just bared a part of my soul that I wasn't supposed to. Monitor arms can be used to save a lot of space. You know, so all I'm gonna say is my streamer friends have seen my setup. Some of them have visited me and seen it in person, and some of them have seen pictures. Every single one of them says, "Why do you live like this?" But then they hear the sound quality difference between my like room and then like my streaming room, and then they're like, "Oh, this is why you live like this." So yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. You know what, guys? You know what works, okay? What works. It works. I will say, I'm thinking of moving this year, moving apartments. And if I move, I want a better closet. I want a bigger closet. So I can continue. I genuinely like streaming in the closet. Like closet streamer, literally and figuratively. But like streaming in the closet, the sound quality and natural soundproofing is so awesome. Like, guys, come on. So all I'm saying, so I want a bigger closet next time. But yeah. All I will say though is that recently, actually no, not recently, even it was yesterday. It was a 3-day weekend, so I was out with one of my close friends, and I said, guys, look at this. And then my friend turned to me and she went, "Who's guys?" And I went, see, this friend knows I stream, because I've known this friend for like over half our lives now. Like, I've known this person for a very long time. And they were just like, "Is that a streaming habit?" And I felt so embarrassed. But at least I did. But then she was all just like, "Oh my god, this is like the equivalent of like, hey chat." And I was just like, "Oh, don't say that to me." I was like, "Don't say that to me. This is so miserable. Like, don't say this thing." Anyways, so what Pokemon are we gonna eat? Alright, Chikorita is first up on the list. We already know where Chikorita is going. Easy to cook and would be good. Chikorita... Yeah, I don't know what to say. Chikorita... Bro is literally Daikon on 4 legs. Bro's definitely easy to eat. So, yeah. Bayleaf, I think is the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. It's just Daikon. A little bit more. But yeah, this is Pokemon Shuffle icons. I really like them. But yeah, the whole line comes with their own lettuce wrap. True. Hibiscus flowers are edible too, so I think Meganium is about to be delicious, bruh. It is delicious. Edible chikorita is probably born seasoned since it learned sweet scent. Like, I think this whole line, there's no doubt about it. They taste good. I would argue bay leaf isn't ripe yet. But, you know, okay, I think some foods, when eaten less ripe, can be prepared certain ways that it'll taste better. And I think as a whole, compared to the rest of the Pokemon species, these guys are still easy to cook and would be good. That's my truth. Okay, next. I have no idea what Cyndaquil is based off of. Quill? I don't know. Porcupine? Porcupine? I don't know. But, you know, I don't know. I feel like Cyndaquil specifically, like, it's a little baby. It's a little baby. It's a little baby. I feel like, they're based on badgers. Oh, really? Badger? Oh, badger. Hedgehog? Okay. But, okay. Hedgehog? Sonic? Oh my god, I forgot I still had my MS Paint open, and I pulled it open. I was like, what am I looking at? Anyways, time to close this MS Paint. Don't save. We're good. But anyways. Okay. Would be good, but a bit hard to cook. Are badgers edible? I don't know if badgers are edible. I don't know. But I feel like, realistically, if you think about it, the Typhlosion line can't be that hard to cook. It's a pretty is it anatomically or what? Anatomy. Anatomically. Yeah. It would be an anatomically, like, simple Pokemon to cook. I feel like Cyndaquil would be easy to cook. Lava would be easy to cook. I feel like all these would be like, yeah, they're pretty easy to cook. I don't think anything is about it. And I know some people eat alligator. I feel like this starter line is low-key easy to cook. They're pretty simple. There's literally no, like, I don't know. They just seem all easy to cook to me. Like, I don't know. Wouldn't fire types be fire resistant? So it'll be hard to cook. But, like, the skin is fire resistant, right? So, like, technically, if you skin it, and the flesh would still be fine, is my idea. But yeah, I don't know. Alligator meat is a thing. I have a friend who actually really likes alligator meat. Like, and I was just like, oh. I mean, I've personally never had it, but all power to you, girl. Next, Sentret. I don't know. Bro's literally putting his hands out. Yoink him up from the market. Actually, that's a little morbid. But I feel like Sentret and Furret, pretty, you know, pretty normal, run-of-the-mill guys. You just skin them and eat them. Skin them and eat them. It's like the whatchamacallit? It's like the, oh my god. It's like the squirrels. And people eat squirrel. I think people eat squirrel. Birds are well, actually, owls are inedible, right? Owls are inedible, if I remember correctly, because they, like, eat so much rats. So, like, I feel like good, but requires more preparation, just because owls eat rats, and rats carry hella diseases, so owls actually aren't recommended to eat, if I remember correctly. It's a big ferret, right? You do the strip rabbit thing. That's what I'm thinking. Like, you could trap one, and then skin it, and then, like, roll it, like, roast it over a fire, etc., etc. Yeah. Never heard of owl dishes? Well, that's the point, because owls are probably not good to eat. But yeah, I think you can eat them, just not good meat to work ratio. I see. I think Ladian would taste so good. Bro would be crunchy. Like, you cannot tell me that those little fists that Lediba and Ladian have would not be crunchy. Like, I had dinner right before this, by the way, so it's not like I'm really hungry, but, like, I feel like the little fists would be really crunchy, and they would just be like a nice little crunchy bit. Like, you pluck off the freaking hands first, and then you eat the flesh. Would be pretty good. Aren't ladybugs blood acidic? I have no idea. I don't go here. Eating ladybugs are, like, harmful, no? But the hands would taste so good. Because, like, crickets are hella crispy, right? So, like, I feel like if you air fried a ladybug, wouldn't it taste so good? It's the first time I started to watch again and I hear this. Hey, there's nothing misleading about this thumbnail and this stream. You clicked on the title. Sorry, what is my stream title today? Let me read my stream title for you. Ranking which Gen 2 Pokemon I'd eat. I don't know why you're surprised. I'm delivering exactly the content I promised. Okay, okay, guys. Can you eat ladybugs? No, you should not eat ladybugs. Okay, wait. Okay, ingestion. Are ladybugs poisonous? Pest control. While ladybugs are not intentionally consumed, accidental ingestion is possible, especially in food products where ladybugs may be present. In such cases, consuming a ladybug is generally not harmful, but it can be an unpleasant experience due to the insect's bitter taste. It's fine. So they don't taste that good, but it's fine. Okay, then I guess we can move them to good, but requires more. I still stand by, I think their little hands would taste so good. I think the hands would taste so good. Like, you cannot tell me those fingers are not going to be crunchy. Yep. Because then you could like peel the wing off. The flesh would be... Next, spiders. Edible at what cost? Aren't these guys poisonous? Yeah. Yeah. Edible, but at what cost? I feel like you could eat them. But at what cost? Yeah, spiders are just venomous. I mean, it is edible, but at what cost? I mean, look at our tier list from last time. Edible, but at what cost? We put poisonous stuff in here too, so like, it's here. Going by last time's tier list, I think spiders do belong in edible, but at what cost? Fish Pokemon. Okay, we're here. I think the Chinchou and the Lantern would be up and good, but hard to cook just because of like the electricity. And I feel like it's similar to, well, I don't know about how if you can eat anglerfish, because I know they're based on anglerfish, but I'm going on this based on like how you prepare freaking what's it called? Not quillfish, pufferfish. So I feel like they would require more like careful preparation, especially given that like it's electric, you know, so like you probably have to like sanitize it, make sure it doesn't have any residual electricity before eating, etc., etc. So I think would be good, but would be hard to cook. I think it's pretty, yeah. And anglerfish are edible. If anything, they're a delicacy. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying they wouldn't be good. I'm saying they would be good, but hard to cook. I agree. You cannot tell me Togepi. Togepi is Togepi. You know, I'm gonna say something insane. Well, yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Togepi is balut. I'm not even saying that correctly, right? I'm not even saying that correctly. Togepi is balut. For those who don't know, balut is a Vietnamese dish, I think, where you eat the like a duck embryo. So Togepi is balut. And in that case, if we're comparing Togepi to the duck line, like, oh, my mic fell. I really need to get a new mic stand, I think. But I feel like Togetic, bro, is just a baby bird. I don't know. You fry one up, eat it like a little quail on a little dish, pluck the wings off, get the crispy bits off of them, and then put them to the side. Ooh, delicious. And Togekiss, if you get a Togekiss wing, I feel like like, you guys know those giant katsus that have been trending on social media for a couple years? I mean, I had one years ago in Korea before they were like trending, but there's like giant cutlets you can get. So I feel like you could get a Togekiss wing as street food, as a giant cutlet. And I think that would be delicious. They're even curled. Yeah. Like, okay, maybe I need to post an image of what I'm talking about, because I feel like nobody's picking up what I'm putting down. Giant cutlet. Yeah. Okay. Wait, where is it? Because, like, oh yeah, okay, it's a Taiwanese fried chicken street food. Taiwanese fried chicken. Because I feel like, Hold on, I'm trying to find one that isn't a YouTube thumbnail. Can I just have a regular... Oh, this will do. Wait, no, that's also a... Well... Yeah. Okay, because like the Taiwanese cutlet, I feel like is a pretty good example of what I imagine fried togakis to look like. It's like a large flat cutlet. Oh my god, the image is huge. It's like a large flat cutlet. Like, don't tell me this could not come from togakis. Like, I'm telling you, this is a togakis wing if I've ever seen one. Like, it has a little curl. It would be flat. You could eat it. It'd be crispy. Yeah. Really recommend trying this, by the way, if you haven't already. It's really good. Togakis is Gen 4, though. Yeah, this tier list did say Generation 2 and related Pokemon tier list. So, plus pre-evolutions and evolutions from later gens. All new pre-evolutions and evolutions from this gen are grouped with their family in their gen of origins. I'll be using this series from here on out, so it should be okay. But yeah. Next, Natu and Zatu. This is a Bakugan, and you cannot tell me otherwise. Natu is a Bakugan. I think you could eat it, but should you eat it? I think you could eat it, but should you eat it? Like people have been saying, like Zatu and Natu are known to like know the future, right? So like, what if you eat it? What if you like think about eating it though, and it envisions a future in your stomach? Isn't that war? Well, like I just don't know if I want to give the mental damage to Pokemon. They would know you want to eat it. Exactly. Like you can't miss this guy. So like the thing is, like, would you like questionable. I think it's questionable. Because like, would you even be able to catch it if he knows it's gonna get eaten? Then wouldn't it run? Questionable. I think it's questionable. But also, I don't know, Natu looks pretty good. Natu looks pretty good. Like, bro's just a sphere of meat. Although I guess... wait, is Natu's bone structure in a sphere? Does Natu have a spherical skeleton? Like, is it like a whole... Wait, its whole body is a head, so it must be a skull, right? So you just crack the skull open, and then would there be meat on the inside? I feel like actually Natu wouldn't even have that much meat on it. Because what, you got the space for the organs, you'd have to have the space for the, like, the digestive tract. There's not that much meat on this thing. So I think it belongs in questionable nevertheless. Zatu, however, could be here. But I think it's still like a would you eat this? But maybe Natu and Zatu brain are delicacies. What if Natu and Zatu brain are delicacies? Yeah, Natu's wings are undeveloped. Yeah, Natu got like no meat on him. So Natu is like genuinely questionable. Zatu is where we can start talking about it. But excuse me. But like, yeah, no, genuinely. Like, I think it's so questionable though. Who knows? The sheep. Lamb is delicious. Lamb is delicious. Lamb is delicious. Amen. I love me some Ambrose chops. Delicious. 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 Yum. Okay. Now we get to the rats. I feel like there's not that much skin on Azumarill. Though I am curious what its bouncy little tail tastes like. Because technically, isn't Azumarill's tail like bouncy, right? So then is it filled with liquid or is it flesh? I would love to know. I'm really curious. The tail is filled with oil. Wait, actually? Is that a thing? Hold on. Azumarill. Bulbapedia. Shout out Bulbapedia. The tail is where the nutrients are stored. The nutrients are stored in the Pokédex entries. Wait, I need to not Azumarill. I need to look up Azurill. There we go. Pokédex entries. Okay. The tail is a flotation device in water. What? Wait, its tail is packed with nutrition. It's very bouncy like a rubber ball. Azuriel's tail is large and bouncy. It's packed full of the nutrients this Pokemon needs to grow. Its tail is filled with nutrients necessary for growth. It swings its large nutrient tail around to fight opponents bigger than itself. Its big rubbery tail. I think would be good, but would be hard to cook because it's a baby Pokemon, right? So that also means the meat is tender. The meat is tender. So, yeah. 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 I disagree on the spiders. They're just giant land crabs. Well, they're poisonous, so... I mean, going by this from last stream, there are some Pokemon here that would be edible, but they're poisonous. So that's why they're there. I don't disagree. But yeah. Next. Well, here we think I feel like this is... Oh, but this guy would have a lot of flesh. I feel like Azumarill would be kind of good, but I feel like Marill would be kind of mid. Just because, like, then the tail is deflated, so there's not much. But realistically, Marill doesn't really have much fat on him. So, like, meh. Marill is prime and young plumpness, but, like, no. Because there's not much flesh on him. Like, yeah, I'm sure it would be fine, but there's not much flesh because what? You have the eye, you have to have, like, the digestive tract, the muscles. So I feel like Azumarill would be good to eat. Or, like, you could, like, if we're thinking about this seriously, since Azumarill has so much blubber, like, Azumarill oil would be good, you know? I feel like these two. Yeah. Like rabbit. Yeah, Azumarill's a rabbit. This guy's a mouse. So bro had an upgrade in flesh and in oil. It's awesome. Okay, so I think Azumarill would be good, but hard to cook. And then requires more preparation is Marill, because I feel like you wouldn't be able to glean a lot from this body. Bonsai and Sudowoodo I think are inedible. But wait. Well, no, it's all rock, right? Like even the green parts. Like I'm wondering if you could pluck off the green parts and like crunch them up or something. But they're all rocks. Maybe you could make it into like a spice. Like, you know how iron is like iron? Maybe we could crunch up Sudowoodo. But yeah, maybe you could crunch up them. Could snort. Well, anyways, this guy is edible. I don't know what to tell you. Hoppip is edible. I don't think we need to discuss this at all. Pluck out the eyes, pluck out the mouth. Remove the small digestive tract because all it does is eat plants. This guy's definitely edible. I feel like Skiploom. I would say this is actually would be good, but hard to cook. Because theoretically, like that spinning flower on the top probably requires a lot of muscle. Like there's probably like a very detailed nervous system. So you probably have to remove that, right? Or what if the flower is also edible? I think I'll move it up to easy to cook. I feel like there's nothing too crazy about Skiploom that wouldn't make it hard to cook. It's just plant. Gen 2 is very edible. You make tea out of it. Skiploom tea. Yeah, okay. I feel like Jumpluff, though, is where things start to get, like, questionable again. Just dropped my pen. Sorry, I was fiddling with it. But, like, I feel like there wouldn't be much meat or plant matter for the fact. Because this guy literally just floats around. There's, like, 3 weeds in him. You don't really eat dandelion. So it's edible. But I feel like you would have trouble gleaning stuff from Jumpluff. How many Hoppip and Skiploom have been killed before they make it to Jumpluff? This is a little sad. But yeah, no, I feel like Jumpluff is more valued as a resource. Like a cotton or dandelion. Yeah, so as a resource rather than food. So I'm putting him in. Would be good, but would be hard to cook. Yeah. I feel like Apom and Amapom now encroach on the topic of are they too sentient to eat? But did we care about sentiency last time? Hold on. Let me look. Did we care about sentiency last time? Let me see. Questionable. I don't think we paid attention to how sentient they were. I don't think that we cared about how sentient they were. Yeah, okay, never mind. There is no ethics. That's right. There's no ethics. If there's no ethics, then I'm moving this guy to... I feel like Xatu would still be good. Like, I feel like Xatu would still be decent. I'm gonna move Xatu up to good, but requires more preparation. Because bro has flesh. It's just a bird. It's just a bird. The evolution has more to eat. Oh, I bet the hand would taste good. Think about it. They're kind of like soft and malleable, right? So I bet the hand would be kind of chewy. I feel like baby doesn't have that much flesh, but it would still be tender. Ambipom is probably edible. But also, this raises the question of, are humans too closely related to primates to eat it? But I thought we're throwing ethics out of the door, guys, so it doesn't really matter. We're throwing ethics out of the door, so it doesn't really matter. These two are freaking edible. Gen 2 has so many good eats for us. Gen 2 has so many good eats for us. I don't think this should be a question. You can oven bake a sunflower, get all the seeds out, and it tastes good. So, and then one is literally a sunflower seed. Crunch that guy between my teeth and he's gone, bro. So, yep. Yanma and Yanmega. I actually know nothing about eating dragonflies. Do people eat dragonflies? Do people eat dragonflies? Oh, some species of dragonflies are edible and they've been eaten a long time in parts of Asia. Oh, however, they're usually eaten in their larva stage because they're easier to catch. They're often lightly salted and boiled with their fried or tempura. Wait, tempura doesn't sound bad. Tempura doesn't sound bad. I think this is a good but requires more preparation. Yeah. Sounds about right. Bug tempura? I feel like that would be fine. It's just fried bug, right? Tempura anything doesn't sound bad. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like can't be that bad. Yeah. Okay. In the case of Wooper, this is questionable because this guy has no flesh and a lot of it is poisonous, right? Like, aren't these guys... No, well, that's technically Palde and Wooper. But, like, still, there's not much, like, skin on this thing. Wooper is questionable. Quagsire is where I'm like, alright, let's start talking. Because, like, in my head, Quagsire is like a mudfish, right? And people eat mudfish, but, like, sometimes they have a very earthy taste. So, I feel like you would have to prepare Quagsire specifically in a certain way. Wooper got no meat on him. Skin and bones. Nothing to eat. Questionable. Quagsire, though. Bro got flesh. Put a nice Quagsire tail on the grill, bruh. Quag would be pretty dense. I feel like Quagsire meat would be like super, super chunky and like thick. Like and chewy. Or maybe it would be like soft and jelly-like. I don't know. I could see it going either way. But still, would it need to be marinated? Okay. I think it would be really good marinated. Like, what if you marinated it in like a nice rich umami like marinade and then let it sit? And then, yeah, no, exactly like pork belly. I was literally thinking that. Because then what if you like left the skin on and then air fried it after you marinated it, so you got that like ultra soft tender meat, but then the crispy skin. I think you could totally eat Quagsire like that. But I still think that Quagsire requires more preparation, but it would be good. I think it would be good. Bro's definitely edible. As for Murkrow, crows carry diseases. Questionable. Also questionable. Crows are known to carry diseases and they are not good for people. So I think questionable, and also Murkrow has no flesh. Actually, I'm putting both y'all here. Honchkrow, I feel like also technically doesn't have much flesh if we're thinking about it that way. Because like Honchkrow only looks like it has a big birth because it has a very fluffy thing. But I was gonna say I thought it was just its like neck scarf feathers, but no, it actually has like it has some form to it. But yeah, no. I feel like Honchkrow, well, maybe. Honchkrow more so than Murkrow. But imagine how tasty their little hats would be. The hat is attached to its head, so isn't that just feathers? Well, it's definitely meaty, but it carries disease, so I think it's like a questionable thing. Now we're at the ghost Pokemon, which is, how would you eat this? I don't know how you would eat these guys. Genuine question. Okay, we're here. I have been waiting this entire stream to talk about Unown. We are going to talk about Unown. So, hear me out, guys. Hear me out. Hear me out. This is my hear me out stream. Okay, this is my hear me out stream. This is my hear me out stream. Okay, so Unown's height is 108. What? 0.5 meters. Wait, what? They're that big? Hold on. I only know. It's 50 centimeters. Oh, that's kind of big, actually. Pause. 50. Okay. So hear me out. Pokedex entries. Let's read some Pokedex entries. I have been waiting to talk about Unown. Hold on. Where is the Pokedex entries? I have things I need to speak. I need to speak. Let me speak. Its flat, thin body is always stuck on walls. Its shape appears to have some meaning because different types of Unown exist. Blah 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 blah. Hieroglyphs on ancient tablets. Shapes. Its flat, thin body is always stuck on walls. It's sticky. Point 1. Okay. Always stuck on walls. Blah 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 blah. Shaped like ancient writing. We all know that. They seem to communicate among each other telepathically. They're always found stuck on walls. When alone, nothing happens. However, if there are two or more, an odd power is said to emerge. Their shapes look like hieroglyphs on ancient tablets. It's said that the two more are somehow related. Its flat, thin body is always stuck on walls. Blah 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 blah. When alone, nothing happens. However, there are two more, an odd power is said to emerge. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Is mystery what came first? Ancient writings are various unknown. Okay. So here are the main points. 1, it sticks on walls. 2, they're found in groups. 3, they have a big psychic power. 4, they're 50 centimeters big. 50. I didn't expect it to be that big, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's kind of huge. But, however, they're found on walls, right? They're found on walls. No. Hey, what do you mean? Where is she going with this? Let me go. So they're found on walls, right? First of all, should you harvest them is a different question. But they're everywhere in Legends Arceus, so just pluck them off the walls, honestly. So you yoink them off the walls in batches, put them in like a giant jar, and then like carry them home, right? But they're like these ancient old little things that are sticky, have some sort of residue and flavor to them, and they're probably in minerals, in like, because they're found in caves, so they're probably chock full of minerals. So, you know what I think you could do? I think you could stick a bunch of Unown in a pot and make Unown broth out of it. And then what's left is like the muscle in the eye that was their brain. So you have like Unown meatballs. Because the black parts would melt away and form like a very rich umami broth. And then the eyeball would be the meatball. The eyeballs are literally flat, they're not spherical. Okay, so you get meat discs. The point is, it's like pepperoni. It's like pepperoni. It's like pepperoni. Unown meatballs, you say? Yeah, meet my balls coming in your mouth. Okay. Anyways. Next Pokemon. Hi, Serenity. Love you, Serenity. Anyways. Yeah, so why not? This guy has no flesh. I think because of the baby Pokemon goes in questionable. Wobbuffet. I don't want to eat this guy. This guy pisses me off. Wobbuffet pisses me off. Everybody knows Wobbuffet can piss you off. That's kind of the point. I don't want to eat this thing. It doesn't deserve to be in my stomach. It pisses me off. So I'm gonna think about how you could cook this thing. Like, I think the tail. Oh my god, what if the tail is crunchy like one Japanese cracker that comes in like a baton? I don't know. But I feel like Wobbuffet looks very rubbery. I don't think Wobbuffet's flesh would be good. Yeah, like it gives a balloon. Like it looks like if I pop it, blow will just deflate, and then I'll be left with like a lump of its like organs, and then it's like fleshy tail. So its body might be tender since it's essentially a punching bag. But then I would argue that it tastes worse if it's a punching bag, because then it's just like filled with something. I don't know. I wouldn't be down to eat them though. I don't fuck with them. I don't know. I just think it wouldn't be good. I think Girafarig is also on the questionable side. Or maybe it's on the good but requires more preparation side. Because technically half of Girafarig is like taken over by that like evil psychic tail. So I feel like, and then the other half is like actual just normal giraffe. But giraffes don't have that much flesh to begin with. So would it even taste good? I don't know. So like, I feel like Girafarig could be a delicacy, but it would require more preparation because the meat itself is more complex. So I feel like for Girafarig specifically, I feel like, yeah, it could be good, but it would be more preparation. I feel like Girafarig is pretty interesting. The tail would bite back. I envision the tail as more of like a crab pincher. You know what I mean? Like a crab claw. So technically you could just hack it off and then eat the flesh inside. So yeah, who knows? Maybe Girafarig ass is a delicacy. You hack the tail off and then you get the meat. So, I don't know. Think about it. I don't think you can eat a Pineco. Excuse me. Oh my god, excuse me. Wait, hold on. 1 second. Just felt... Oy, excuse me. Okay. I felt like a cough at the same time. Anyways, here's another Bakugan, though. Here's another Bakugan. Don't think you can really eat these. I don't think you can eat these. Or I guess no. Okay. Sorry, I did. We're good. Sorry. I just like choked on my own spit for a second. But we're good. I keep doing that recently. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. I guess Pineco you can make tea. Pinecos are difficult to eat, but you can do. Wait, actually, you can eat a pine cone. Wait, okay. How to eat a pine cone. I have an idea for slugma. I do too. It's where I slug my balls in your mouth. When young, female pine cones are green and tightly closed. You can boil green pine cones in water to soften them and make them edible. If you're just looking at pine nuts come from pine cones? Well, no, but I just, I never thought about it. I just never thought about it. I genuinely just never thought about it. Like, if I'm being so real with you guys, I genuinely just never thought about it. And this is crazy because I love pesto. I love pesto. Wow. But this guy's not a closed, it's an open pine cone, so you can't really... Wait, so how do you harvest pine nuts? How do you harvest pine nuts? Oh, wait, okay, you need to collect mature pine cones from the tree when they're fully open, then dry them to allow the scales to open, then carefully remove the pine nuts from those cones by hand or by gently hitting the cones against a hard surface to release the nuts. Are you telling me all the big ass pine cones I would have collected, I could have harvested? Dog. I feel like there's a lot of things have happened this stream. I don't know how to feel about them all. Next, back to Fortress. I think Fortress you could actually crack open and like maybe there'd be something good in there, but it's like questionable because you don't know what's in there. I don't know what this guy is, but bro is another Bakugan and you could just crack it open. And Fortress is steel type, so it would be hard to crack open. Well, I could put it in the good, but it requires more preparation. But it's more of like I don't know what's in there. Cause like yeah, it can explode. What if there's like gunpowder in there? So I feel like it's questionable. I think we did ghost type CH, put him in a coffee. But it's like, I feel like you can't eat the ghost type itself. Like, maybe you could smoke meat with the essence of a mischievous, but you wouldn't be eating the mischievous. Like, it wouldn't be eating the Pokemon itself. And, like, that's where we put the other ghost types, too. Because technically you could smoke something with the smoke from a ghastly and have, like, smoked ghastly meat. But you wouldn't be eating the actual ghastly. So I feel like it's not eating the actual Pokemon. It's just using it as an ingredient. But yeah. So I think Fortress is still in questionable. I mean, maybe you could... Never mind. Dunsparce. I think bro would taste good. I think bro would taste good. The little wings, you pluck them right off. You hack the head off. That body would probably taste good. My model's frozen. The ghost type Hookah. Dex entry also says nobody knows what's inside Fortress. Yeah. I feel like that makes sense. But I feel like Dunsparce would... I don't know if Dunsparce would be good, though, because it spends all its time in sand, right? Maybe it would be good, but hard to cook. I feel like would be good, but hard to cook. Can my model come back, please? No more Ice Age. No more Ice Age, please. Come on. Come back. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, I feel like it's a would be good, but hard to cook. Because I feel like also in that sense, Dunsparce is not that big. Dunsparce is not that big, right? Dunsparce... Well, Dunsparce... is big. Never mind. It's 4'11". It's 4'11". Never mind. Bump it back up. Bro has flesh. Never mind. Yeah. Hack off the head, hack off the tail, pluck out the wings, and just grill the body. Ooh. The Dunsparce would be really good too. Yeah, you just slice open. Like maybe you could. What if Dunsparce is like an alternative to turkey meat in the Pokemon world? Like, what if you just hack off the head, or maybe you would use the head as decoration? I don't know, like a pig head. Like, what if you hack off the tail then, and then you like stuff the inside of Dunsparce with like a bunch of like stuffing and spices and aromatics? You could probably make a really good like stuffed Dunsparce. Dunsparce Wellington. Dunsparce Wellington. Bro thinks 4'11" is big. Well, yeah, that's big for a piece of food. Think about it. We already have turkey alternatives, Zomi? Okay. Why can't I add another one? What if I want like a 3-foot alternative for like a giant family? Who knows? But I think Dunsparce is like pretty worth. Gligar. I think Gligar and Gliscor are going the good, but requires more preparation, right? Because they're technically like poisonous scorpions. You can technically eat scorpions, if I remember correctly, but they require a lot more preparation because of the poison tracks and like all the teeth and the skin and whatnot that you have to grab. So I feel like Gligar does sound spicy. I feel like Gligar would be spicy or have a very peculiar taste. So I feel like because of that, I feel like it's good but requires more preparation. How that tongue tastes though? I don't know. You find out. I don't know. Go and smooch one? Question mark? Might have a weird aftertaste? Yeah. But I feel like it would still be edible. It would just require a lot of preparation. Like, I'm sure it's an acquired taste. Like, not everybody likes it, but some people like it. Snubble and Granbull, on the other hand. Have you guys ever seen this? Have you guys ever seen the skull of a pug? Just really curious. Have you guys ever seen the skull of a pug? I'm about to show you the skull of a pug. I don't know what other dog skeleton is on the side to compare, but the left skull is the skull of a pug. I don't know what other dog that is on the other side, but the left skull is a skull of a pug. I don't feel like anatomically pugs are optimal to eat. Like, bone structure wise, they don't got a lot. You're terrifying to me for knowing what a pug skull looks like. Actually, the reason is pretty normal. One of my best friends owns a pug, and she sent me this picture, and she was like, look, it's my pug's skull. And I was like, what? She's like, have you ever seen a pug skull? And I was just like, no. And then she sent the picture to me. So, yeah, shout out the pug. He's very cute. But yeah, so, I don't think that they would taste that good. I just don't think there's that much flesh. Why would you be scared of your friend? I don't know. There's no reason to be scared of my friend. I mean, if you had a pug, like, and your doctor says, like, because, like, I think her pug has jaw problems. So, yeah, like, x-ray and whatnot. Like, if you just look at the x-ray of an animal, it's gonna be there. Like, you can just Google it. It's not really, like, not really anything to be scared of. I feel like it's just a normal pet owner thing now. Like, I'd look up the anatomy of my pet. If they told me like, oh, your pug's jaw looks different. Yeah, I'd look up what a pug's skull looks like. Don't really see the problem. But regardless, because of that though, I feel like pugs, like, I just don't think it'd be really like I think they go in the questionable tier because it's just like, oh, why would you eat that? There's not much to eat. All pugs have jaw problems. Yeah. Quillfish, good but requires more preparation. Pretty standard though. People know quillfish is, you know, you have to be really careful when you prepare pufferfish, but it is edible. Fugu. Yep. Pretty normal. No contest there. Shuckle. I think shuckle is like an egg you can crack open. And you can eat the soft worm flesh inside. I don't know what shuckle is based off of, but crack it open. There's got to be something in there. I think it'll be good. Slurpable. Exactly. Like, I feel like, hear me out. I don't know why, but maybe it's the colors of shuckle. But I feel like shuckle, like, what you could do is like crack the shell open and then make a smoothie with it. Oh, fermented berry juice that makes his banging. Oh. Well, then it'll be really sweet. It'll be really good in a smoothie. It'll be really good in the smoothie. Yeah, it'll be a really good smoothie ingredient. Yeah. Then I feel like I'm going to move it up into hard to cook because I don't really think it's like requires a lot of preparation. You just crack it open and juice it up and it'll be good. Can you eat beetles? Like, I don't know if you can eat big stag beetles. Can you eat big stag beetles? My ISP is going to think I'm insane. You shouldn't eat stag beetles. Their large antlers are actually enlarged mandibles that are too big for eating. They're not venomous. Okay, they're not venomous. Hold on. Then let's look up stag beetle skeleton. Stag beetle skeleton. Because I'm trying to see, like, how much flesh does this guy actually have? Wing cases, abdomen. I don't know. Maybe. I feel like it has some flesh on it. Heracross would taste sweet from all the nectar it consumes. Yeah, I feel like bug wouldn't taste that bad. I feel like this would be good but hard to cook. Because, like, you'd have to, peel off the wings, you'd have to, like, dispose of the mandible, you'd have to, like, probably axe off the head. But, like, it has a pretty big abdomen, so if you, like, peeled off all the wings and had, like, the abdomen left and the legs, you could just eat it. And it'd be sweet. Sweet, tender bug meat. I don't know. Pretty normal. Nothing really too crazy to say. Imagine using the antler as a fork is a crazy question. How big is Heracross? How big is Heracross? Oh my god, it's also 4'11". Well, if you chop off the horn and stuff, I'm sure it would get a lot smaller. But still, like I said, like, this guy's gonna require some prep. But I feel like bro would taste good. Yeah. Decent bug. You have no meat. You also have no meat. It would be like eating a chicken wing, but there's no meat in between two bones, and it's just like these would be the saddest chicken wings. No meat yield, and it's freezer burnt hard pass. Exactly. Mid as hell. Yep. Cold, sad, and angry. Not very good meat. Pretty sinewy and muscly. Yeah. No. I feel like, nah. Next, Teddy Ursa. I feel like Teddy Ursa would be pretty good. Teddy Ursa is a little baby, right? So Teddy Ursa is pretty baby. So you could go ahead and eat Teddy Ursa. There's no way you could, like, I feel like you could totally eat Teddy Ursa. Like, it's a little guy. It's a little guy. So you just, like, pop off, like, the meat's gonna be tender. Bro consumes, like, what? Bear diet is, like, what? Berries, honey, other meat, vegetables, hunter-gathering, foraging. I feel like bears. This guy's gonna be pretty good, bruh. This guy's gonna be pretty good. I feel like pretty feasible. Yep. Ursaring. Wouldn't the meat theoretically be tougher? Genuine question. Like, wouldn't the meat theoretically be tougher? Do people eat bear? Some people eat bear meat. People eat bear meat. Bear meat is a good source of protein and vitamins, but it can contain parasites that cause trichinosis. It's going to be tougher because it has more muscle, and it's going to be tougher because it has parasites. So we're moving it in, so it would be good, but a bit hard to cook. I feel like, because bear meat it's legal to have and eat in the US. Interesting. But generally not legal to sell or barter. Oh, bear hunters can legally eat their prize game, but must not sell it. Oh, fascinating. But it can be, 10 people, including 5 kids, served bear meat infected with parasite. Well, CDC advises that the only way to eradicate the parasite is to cook the meat until it reaches an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit or 74 Celsius or above. Okay, so you have to really grill this thing. Yeah, why not? Bear's got a pretty healthy diet. As long as you ain't feeding your bear crazy shit, why not? Eat a bear. Slug my balls in your mouth. Slugma. I don't know how you would eat this. I don't know how you would eat that. Well, if it's like, cause like, let's think of it. Like escargot is a thing, right? But like, it's fiery. So like, well, in that case, couldn't you just put out the fire, like boil it for a long time? Or not boil it. It comes pre-cooked. Like, what if you just put slugma in water for a really long time? According to the Pokédex, you could be hot as a sun. Let's go read Slugma Pokédex entry. What happens if you put lava or dry ice in lava? I mean, it would probably explode. Salt water and you cooked? Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Because, like, you could salt it. Kill it, right? Its body is made of magma. Its body is made of magma. It doesn't sleep. What the hell? Grind set. You could use it to cook your Pokemon. But we're talking about what Pokemon we would eat. We're not talking about, like, how would we use Pokemon to eat something. Theoretically, then, we could use Pokemon to cook and eat everything. But we're talking about what Pokemon we would eat. Eat. Period. Eat. I don't think it's edible. I don't think it's edible. So it doesn't really go anywhere on this list. If you put magma in water, it becomes rock. That's a good point. I think they go into inedible, honestly. If it's that hot and it's magma, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I feel like they're both in the inedible tier. Okay. There's no way swine-up doesn't taste good. There's no way swine-up and Piloswine do not taste good. It's boar meat. It's just boar meat. Yeah, it's just boar meat. I got nothing to say. Bro is just boar meat. Probably tastes good. I put Mamoswine a bit harder. It would be good, but hard to cook because bro is massive. You would need a kitchen or a team of butchers to butcher a whole Mamoswine. So, Mamoswine is in the hard to cook just because of its sheer size, but it would still be good. Like, yeah, I think you could have Wagyu tier Mamoswine. Like, I think you could really have Wagyu tier Mamoswine. Like, if you fed it like a luxury diet, grass-fed. Mamoswine is probably too gamey, but it can be good. Mamoswine's only 4'11"? Wait, so Mamoswine is the same size as Heracross? No way. You're joking. Mamoswine. Mamoswine is 2.5 meters tall. Heracross. No, Heracross is 1.5 meters tall. What? No, it says Mamoswine is 8'2". 8'2". I don't know what you're reading. 8'2". So, nah, Mamoswine's too big to be butchered with ease. So therefore, Mamoswine goes in the would be good but hard to cook. Yeah. Yeah. Would be good but hard to cook. I don't know how you eat this. I don't know how you eat this. Coral is not edible for humans. I don't think you could eat this. Isn't bro literally just walking sentient coral? I don't think you can eat coral. Can you eat coral? Oh! There are some edible corals, but it's not really the type of coral that it seems like, yeah, because some of them are like coral mushrooms, but it's not, like, I don't think you can eat the kind of coral that Corsola is. Why does I'm sorry, my model keeps freezing, guys. Apparently it's so cold that my model's freezing too. I don't think Remoraid has much flesh. Octillery, on the other hand, grill that guy, bro. Grill that guy. Remoraids are definitely packed sardines. Remoraid doesn't seem edible. I agree. Remoraid doesn't feel edible to me. But it would be, right? But yeah, no. Octillery. I love me some grilled octopus. So I think like a freaking Octillery stir fry, you could totally do it. So I think Octillery, yeah, probably do that. Octillery would be easy to cook and would be good. I feel like Remoraid though, you would like. I just feel like Remoraid is one of those fish where like you would like go to like cut all the meat off of it, but there's not much you can cut off of it. Like there's not much you can glean off of it. You know what I mean? Like I feel like Remoraid just isn't really worth it. I feel like then maybe it goes in good but requires more preparation. Just because there's not that much flesh. Like bro does not have that much flesh to eat. But Octillery on the other hand is good. And how Remoraid becomes Octillery is still a mystery to me. So I don't know. I don't know myself. But yeah. Delibird. I feel like Delibird is in the same category as would be good, but a bit hard to cook. Because it's a pacifist bird. It's a pacifist. So it doesn't really like, realistically, it doesn't really fight. So the meat's gonna be kind of tender, but because it was so cold where it lived, like it probably would require, like it'd probably have really thick skin and really thick feathers. So you would probably require more preparation to eat a delibird. But theoretically, you could. Theoretically, you could. Gonna be fatty too. Exactly. So I feel like delibird. Or delibird. Oh my god. Did you guys know delibird is delibird? Like, it's like delibird, 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 delivered. I know, I learned that during the Nuzlocke and I literally lost my mind. But yeah, so anyways, I feel like delibird is like, would be good but hard to cook. Would be good but hard to cook. And it doesn't really whatchamacallit, like, it doesn't really eat. Like, I don't think it would be a bird of prey, so I feel like it would be probably safe to eat, you know. As for the stingrays, skate is a food. You can eat stingrays, but they are hard to cook. So stingray is quite good. I've had skate myself. I've had grilled skate. It was really good, actually. Like, grilled skate with like a yuzu garnish was really good. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of delicious. So I'm of the opinion that mantine and mantike would be good to cook. Good, but hard to cook. Skate is hard to prepare. Stingray is hard to prepare, but it's good. It's good. So I feel like that's a no-brainer. As for this guy, how the hell am I gonna eat this thing? This is a steel bird. Maybe you could, I feel like you could pluck off, what is this guy's name? Skarmory's wings and make knives out of them. You could pluck off Skarmory's wings and make knives out of them. You could make cookware, kitchenware with Skarmory, but I don't think you could eat it. As for Houndour and Houndoom, I feel like there's not that much flesh on these guys. Houndoom, maybe, but like the flesh is gonna be pretty tough on these guys because I feel like realistically these guys like what live in like prairie like badlands, so technically the meat is gonna be pretty sinewy. So I don't know, I feel like there's not much to eat on these. I actually would move even Houndoom down to a good but requires more preparation too. Like, I feel like it's too tough. Like, you really won't get anything from Houndoom. Even tough meat though, like if you prepare it correctly, I feel like there's a way to make it work. But I still feel like a Houndour, you can't get anything. Yeah. Banpea. Baby buff, so goes in would be good but hard to cook. Feel like maybe plug your ears. But I feel like Banpea would have very tender, bouncy meat. And as for what is this guy's name? Donphan. As for Donphan, I feel like Donphan is like requires more preparation. Because Donphan meat's gonna be really tough. Because like it's always rolling around, right? So I feel like it's actually really tough to eat. It would have a lot of flesh, but I feel like it would be pretty tough to like prepare. Like you probably have to peel back that whole like tiry, rubbery part to get to like the flesh inside. It'd probably be like you'd probably have to throw away a lot of the too like not good meat. And then there wouldn't be that much to salvage off of it, in my opinion. Donphan's hide is going to be so hard to take off. Yeah, that was exactly my thought. So I feel like Donphan, parts of it could be good, but not all of it. So it goes in good, requires more preparation. Yeah. Easy. Stantler tit probably tastes hella good. Good job, dear. In the context of Smeargle, I don't know what the paint is made out of. And there's also not much flesh on him. So, I feel like Smeargle goes in questionable. Not much flesh. The eyeballs are huge. That means its brain is like right there. Not much you can get out of the head either. So I feel like it could be natural oils, but then also like back in the day they made like what, blue with like hella toxic minerals, or also like sulfur paints too. So I feel like if that's the case, then like this guy's not edible. So it depends on what the paints are made out of, or like what your Smeargle was painting with. But because it could easily A, be toxic, and B, there's not much meat on it to begin with, I think it goes in questionable. Or even edible at what cost? Like, I think it even goes at edible at what cost. Because, like, you could eat it. But is it A, worth it, and B, there's not much flesh. So I feel like actually Smeargle goes in edible, but at what cost? This is also another easy to cook and would be good. I don't think we need to debate that one at all. Miltank. Easy to cook and would be good. I don't think I have to... There's nothing I gotta say. Okay. Here's where I go. Okay. Hear me out. Okay. Hear me out. So, Raikou would be good, but a bit hard to cook. Entei, good, but requires more preparation. Suicune, easy to cook and would be good. We're at the dogs now. I thought about this. We're nearing the end. We have 6 Pokemon left. You guys can't see. But I've thought about this. That was fast. I've thought about this. It's a dog-eat-dog world. Exactly. I've thought about this. So in the case of Suicune, I feel like Suicune would have the most tender meat. It lives by lakes. It probably grazes on grass and eats whatever like is by the water sources. And water type itself is pretty non-threatening. It's the cleanest. It's probably like the least problematic to prepare. It would be good. I think it would taste delightful. My dad is calling me again. I will call you back after stream, father. I think Suicune would be good. I think Suicune would be easy to cook and be good. Even plating wise, you could use the little ribbons it has and maybe like tie up the meat like a beef Wellington. Raikou goes second. Raikou like frolics in fields, right? So, you know, food source wise, bro's eating good, whatever. But it is an electric type. So I feel like it would require a little bit of preparation so you don't like have like a current running in or something. So I feel like Raikou is second. Yep. And then in the case of Entei's meat is probably the toughest because it's like fire, lives near volcanoes, has like smoky stuff coming out of its back. Probably the hardest to glean flesh from. So take that as you will. But I'm sure like smoked Entei meat could probably be really good. But yeah, so that's my ratings of the dogs. I feel like the dogs are pretty edible as a whole. They probably have good flesh to meat ratio, flesh to bone ratio. So I feel like they're pretty edible as Pokemon. Yeah. Thank you. Lastly on the list we have the type T-Tar line, and then we have the legendaries. I don't know. It's not worth eating this. I feel like Larvitar, it's larvae. There's not much you can eat. It's like a rock larvae. There's no flesh. You can't eat that. I don't know. No, I don't think you can eat it. Are they made out of rocks? I feel like, I don't know if it's made out. It's like a lizard, right? It's a lizard, so technically you can eat it. But I feel like lizard-wise, yeah, no. Pupitar, I feel like is the same thing. You can't really eat it. Don't know, just doesn't really feel edible. Probably not much flesh. How big is Pupitar actually? Isn't Pupitar kind of big? Pupitar. It's 311. Okay. It's 311. Okay, let's look at its Pokedex entries. Its shell is as hard as sheetrock. Sealed in a shell, it can move freely, hard and fast, okay? It has outstanding destructive power. Shell sheetrock. It has a gas inside its body that it compresses and forcefully ejects to propel like a jet. Okay, so it just doesn't have that much flesh, I feel like. Okay. It has gas inside, so that's got to be a lot of organs to take up. Yeah, I feel like... Yeah. I don't know about the flesh inside. Excuse me. I don't know about the flesh inside, but like, I feel like there's not much meat to gain off of this, which is fine. And in the case of Tyranitar, let me look at the. Let's see. Its body can't be harmed by any sort of attack. It can change the landscape. Jesus. Can't be harmed. Can't be harmed. Extremely strong. In one of its mighty hands, it has the power to make the ground shake and mountains crumble. That's a fire line. What the hell? Okay. Wanders through the mountains, seeking opponents to fight. Okay. If it finds an opponent that's not worthy, Tyranitar ignores it and wanders on. Interesting. Okay. Well, it's pretty cool. But yeah, no, I don't think Tyranitar is... I think the whole T-Tar line is questionable. They're lizards, but the body is so tough that I feel like the meat wouldn't be good. You won't get any flesh off of Larvitar. Pupitar is questionable because I feel like there's not much there. And then Tyranitar is also like, the skin is so tough that I feel like it's not really going to be good. A lot of muscle and sinew. I think Lugia would taste amazing. I think Lugia would taste amazing. I think Ho-Oh would taste damn good too. I think Lugia and Ho-Oh would taste so good. You cannot tell me they would not taste good. Like, both of them live in such pristine environments, and they have teams that, like, worship and care for them. You are not telling me, like, if I managed to cook up a Lugia, you are not telling me that, like, the Shrine Maidens did not take good care of them. They would taste so good. They would taste so good. I mean, yeah, they're huge. You would need, like, another crazy butcher. I feel like, actually, if we're going by the logic of, like, Mamoswine's too big, needs a crazy butcher, I feel like these two also go in like that. You need a crazy butcher, but they'd be good. You need a crazy butcher, but they would be good. So, yeah. On the topic of Celebi, who is the last person here, I think Celebi goes in the good, but requires more preparation. A, there's not much flesh. You can't get a lot of flesh for Celebi. I mean, it's an onion, yeah, but that whole onion is the head, guys. So I'd have to, like, remove its eyeballs. I would have to remove its eyeballs and its mouth. You wouldn't get much onion. Come on, guys. Ho is a fire type bird. It can cook itself and it's a phoenix, so it can resurrect itself. Actually, wait. Ho lives in the burned tower, right? Ho, wait, no, or am I? Hold on. Ho. Game locations. Tin Tower. Okay, I played Soul Silver. I played Soul Silver. So, Tin Tower, Bell Tower. Never mind. Okay. Because I was going to say, if it lives in the burn tower, what if it has asbestos? What if it has asbestos? So, yeah. Anyways. With that being said, I think we're done with Gen 2. I think we're done with Gen 2. Pretty decent list. Gen 2 as a whole is really edible. Gen 2 as a whole is really edible. Like, this is awesome, actually. Like, Gen 1 was so problematic. Gen 2 is edible as hell. What the hell? We have so many questionables from Gen, like, I don't know. Yeah, pretty tasty Gen. This is awesome. Like, I feel like Gen 2 as a whole, pretty good. Like, if I'm to choose a Gen to eat from, Gen 2 might be it. It's pretty awesome, actually. Foodie Gen, exactly. I'm gonna screenshot this. I will post it to my Twitter. We'll have a thread. We'll have a thread. Let me go find it so I can post them in a thread. Honestly, pretty good list. I'm pretty happy with this. Like, I feel like we did a pretty good job. Hold on. Can I quote retweet this? How edible I find how edible ranking Pokemon edibility a thread. And 2. Updating as I do more streams. There we go. Postal. Yeah. Yeah. Ranking Pokemon edibility a thread. It's there. Okay. Yeah. Pretty good. I don't know. Seems pretty accurate to me. I don't really have any. Yeah. So, Gen 3 next week? maybe we'll do Gen 3 next week, or maybe the week afterwards. We'll have to see. But either way, there's how I would eat, or if I should eat, the rest of Gen 2. But yes, Gen 3 is next. I'm going in order. So yeah, there you go. Pokemon ranking, Pokemon edibility, a thread. I will be updating this every stream. So yeah, enjoy. Yeah. Pretty good. Nothing really to say here. So, what happened this whole stream? I told you guys how I stream. We ranked Gen 2 edibility. I talked about my dad. He texted me. What did he say? My dad texted me. A shorts link. Thanks, father. So yeah, anyways, that's it. Yeah, I don't know. Low-key, this was faster than I thought. I thought this would take longer. But it helps that this gen is really unproblematic in terms of like edibility, so nothing crazy to complain about. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways. Thank you for coming out to stream today. I don't know how to end this. I don't know. Streaming this week. Yeah, streaming this week. Tomorrow I'm doing a members only Zatsu. So if you are a member, we will chat. We'll have our monthly late night Zatsu at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Thursday, we are doing a stream of Luna's Fishing Garden, which is a fishing game that I didn't get to play during my birthday stream. So we're going to play now. And then on Sunday, we're playing Pokemon Unite Ranked at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Y'all know me. Weekend morning Unite streams. Y'all know the drill. So we're doing that. And then on Saturday, I'm not streaming. But Maeve's Hominiums 2.0 is at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So check that out on Saturday as well. Yes, I'm going to stream. If you're a member, I will see you tomorrow. If you are not a member, I will see you the day after tomorrow. But yes, I also, I don't know. I'll continue this. I'll keep doing it. We'll go through every gen, I promise. But yeah, thank you very much for coming out to stream today. Hope you enjoyed. And I did this entire stream, and I will do every single stream on one monitor. Thank you. Let's go to any stream and find someone to raid. If you're going to bed soon, good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. If you just started off your day, have a great rest of your day. And then we're gonna go ahead and find someone to skedaddle on over to. Let me go ahead and see who's up. Let me see. Who should we skedaddle over to? Can YouTube load, please? 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 I say. Okay. We are going to go ahead and raid into. Ooh, wait, this is so cute! Crochet hand cam. Okay. We're going to go ahead and raid into Ava's channel today. Here is the raid message. Cool kids raid. I hope you guys have a wonderful time over to stream. She's crochet hand camming. That's so cute. Okay. I will see you guys either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Thank you very much and have a great time over to stream. Bye!